So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Back 40. So I'm gonna try my first real attempt at just a vlogging video. Got a lot of stuff to do around the place today. I've got to work on the lawnmower, gonna finish in the windows to the tractor, mow the yard, get the water pump picked up out of the bayou, get the rice seed drained, get it ready to plant. It's just a lot going on, so I figured I'd try a vlog video. Got to go to the store, get some parts and stuff like that. We're gonna get that done, and yeah, you guys check it out if you like it. Let me know in the comments below. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Click that notification bell, get notified when I upload more videos. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know I do DIY projects all the time, doing duck hole builds, duck blind builds, deer stand builds. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So anyway, consider hitting all the buttons and doing all the things. And for those of y'all that aren't new here, you might notice the truck doesn't sound like a Mad Massey Ferguson anymore. That's because I fixed the straight pipe yesterday. I actually axle dumped the truck right behind the rear axle. It's still 4-inch, not a 5-inch, but it still sounds throaty, and I like it. Yeah, so anyway, it sounds pretty good. You can get a lot of turbo sound out of it too, so that's what I really like. All right, so right now we're headed to Tractor Supply. We got to get a few things, and we're gonna go back to the house and get everything working. I guess Buddy's just gonna sit in the truck. So alright, we're back at the house. Got my tools I needed for the bush hog, which it's right there. Like I said, it's pretty simple. What we're gonna do, I'm just gonna take the stump jumper off on the right hand side, put a couple of washers in it for 2 little shims just to space it out, those shafts, and or I guess the bottom of the nut really. The castle nut, they wear out over time and they get really loose, and it causes a little wobble, a little shake. And keep in mind, this ain't gonna happen over a span of 6 months or a year. This bush hog's probably 12 years old, so it takes a little while for it to happen. But yeah, anyway, gonna go inside, get me something to drink, get a little bite to eat real quick, and we're gonna get on that. We're gonna raise the lawnmower up. We gotta do some welding on the deck of the Hustler. Just over years again, breaking stuff. I'm real good at breaking stuff. Alright, so before we do anything else, both of these barrels are the Roundup Ready rice seed that we're getting ready to plant in the duck hole. We're gonna go ahead and plant it probably this evening, maybe tomorrow morning. It's not gonna be planted for the ducks this time of year. This is gonna be for crawfish come March or April. Then, once we get done crawfishing it, we're gonna turn around, water plant it again, maybe direct soil contact, just depends on how the water holds in the hole. Either way, we're gonna plant again in March or April, and then the rice will be fully matured and ready for duck season, so we'll have a flooded rice field. So it's gonna be pretty nice. So the dilemma right now is when me and Robert soaked the seed in these barrels, we didn't think far enough ahead to see how we were gonna drain it because you got to drain the water off of the seed and let it sit and be moist for 12 hours. And I got to figure that out. You know, it's probably not the most logical plan, but figured out how to drain the barrel. It's solid. Well, like I said, probably not the most logical, but it's working. We got to drain all this water out. It's working like that. So, what you do is, if you're going to do this, you soak your seed for 24 to 36 hours. During that time, you just stir it ever so often. You know, I did this twice while it was soaking for 36 hours. Then once it's done, you've stirred it and you've soaked it, all the seed that's floating is no good. Take it, scoop all that off, skim it off the top. You can see there's like 5 or 6 seeds left, but you skim all that off the top because that's no good. It's not gonna germinate. It's not gonna happen. Then you drain all the water off. You let it sit for another 12 to 24 hours. Keep it moist, keep it in the shade. Do not let it dry out. The seed dries out, it's no longer any good once it's been soaked. Also, just keep in mind, if you're soaking rice seed to water broadcast it, once it's done soaking or after it's soaked for 24 36 hours, it's gonna have a nasty smell to it. That nasty smell is normal, 100%. So just keep in mind, if you do it and you smell that smell, the seed isn't ruined, it's normal. That's just what it's gonna smell like. I don't know why, I don't know the science, I just know that's right. Isn't she pretty? So if you guys remember when we first started trying to pump the water level, it was right here, and you remember it was right at the bottom of that platform on the pedestal, on the stand out there, and you can see how much it's actually dropped. The water has fallen so far back, but I don't guess it's a bad thing. I'll feed that up. Drum again.
Sure? Alright.
Oh yeah, cause it it's a little seedless. Yeah. So come cold spring, we know we only need one 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.